This is the box in red. On front it says Redmi Y2 and on back it says about the influential features about the phone. Let's quickly unwrap the cover and see what's all inside the box. The first comes the phone. This is a grey color variant and it also comes in gold color variant. Next comes a container that has TPU cover and user guide inside. Next we have micro USB charging cable, and then comes the power adapter. And the power adapter doesn't have fast charging support. And at last we got SIM ejector pin. Obviously no earphone provided in the box as expected. That's it in the box. Now let's check out the phone. The phone has 6-inch HD Plus IPS display and has 269 pixels per inch. Also has 18:9 display with a screen to body ratio of 74.5%. There is whopping 16 megapixel AI enabled front camera and a LED flash. On top of the phone there is a 3.5mm audio jack and an infrared sensor. On bottom side of the phone there is a loudspeaker and a USB charging slot. On left side of the phone there is a SIM slot where you can use dual SIMs and a SD card simultaneously, which should be a buying point for many. The SD card slot supports up to 256 GB. On back, AI enabled dual camera setup placed vertically. The primary camera has 12 megapixel with f2.2 aperture which can record at 30 frames per second. The secondary camera, which has 5 megapixel, helps to take bokeh effect pictures. In between cameras there is a single LED flash. Below that, fingerprint scanner which is super fast enough to unlock the phone. It instantly recognizes and unlocks the phone. The phone also supports face unlock, so you can make use of both the features depending upon the situations. Even the face unlock works instantly and thanks to the technology and 16 megapixel selfie camera. If you are wondering about the build quality of the phone, here it is. The phone is made of unibody metal, which means single mounted metal body on back and there is no separation at all. Even the front is separated with glass body. The antennas on back is clearly visible due to the unibody design. As said before, the phone also comes in gold color variant. The front side of the phone comes with white. Though the thickness of the phone is 8.1 mm, it still feels slimmer due to the curved edges on back. Overall, the design of the phone is appealing. This is a side-by-side comparison with Asus Zenfone Max Pro M1. The Redmi Y2 runs on Android 8.1 Oreo out of the box and has a typical MIUI skin on top. The phone has latest MIUI 9.5 skin with bunch of new features like app unlock, full screen gestures and so on. This is a 3GB RAM variant and out of the box you will get around 1.5 GB of RAM. Out of 32 GB you still have 23 GB of internal storage left. The phone sports Snapdragon 625 octa-core chipset with Adreno 506 GPU. Coming to the camera department, what we wanted to see in this phone is the performance of the dual camera. Here are some shots. The secondary camera, which helps to blur the background, does good job sometimes and fails to capture bokeh effects sometimes. If you want to take quality bokeh pictures, you must take time and focus on the object. This is a video sample from the rare 12 megapixel camera that is capable of recording 1080p videos. The camera has electronic image stabilization support and result is good. The electronic image stabilization helps to keep the video stabilized. So here are some shots from the 16 megapixel front camera. And this is a test from the front camera that is capable of recording videos in 1080p as well. And as you can see, the stabilization wise as well, it seems fine. The front 16 megapixel camera, which is an influential factor for buyers, has AI support which enhances on every shot you take. The front camera also supports depth effect. There is a single LED flash on front which should be a savior in low light conditions. Redmi Y2 has 3080 mAh non-removable battery, same as last year's Redmi Y1, but the Redmi Y1 had 5.5-inch screen, but Redmi Y2 has 6-inch screen. There is no improvement on battery department from Y1 to Y2. Though people demand more battery in their smartphones, the brands like Xiaomi fails to listen. The 3080 mAh battery on Redmi Y2 should be fine for a day on moderate usage. Well, there is no fast charge or quick charge support offered in this phone. Here is the performance checked in Antutu benchmark test. The Redmi Y2 managed to score 77,173 in Antutu benchmark test. The Snapdragon 625 chipset in this phone is a good chipset and good to see in this budget smartphone. On left, I have Zenfone Max Pro M1 and on right, the Redmi Y2. Here is the loudspeaker performance. Definitely Zenfone performs much better than Redmi Y2 in terms of loudness. So the Redmi Y2 again a similar looking smartphone like Redmi Note 5 Pro but under budget pricing. This is aggressively priced smartphone from Xiaomi which has 16 megapixel selfie camera and dual camera setup. The device is absolutely stunning in terms of design and the performance as well satisfying, and thanks to the 3GB of RAM and Snapdragon 625 chipset. Xiaomi seems to be following Samsung's strategy of flooding the market with smartphones with different series. This is what Samsung used to do until last year. By the way, this is a decent smartphone which should be worth buying as it is priced aggressively. Well, that's it in this video and I hope you like. Subscribe to my channel and do not miss any of my videos by hitting the subscribe button down there. This is Satish and signing off from SatStep.